Hi friends, I am Pranit Prakash and welcome back to my YouTube channel. After a long time, today we are going to start back with our studies. As you all know, we are going to start with a new chapter, fraction. So come let us start. So first of all, let's start with a basic introduction. One day, Mohan gave a chocolate bar to Ramesh. And by the time Vani saw this and she started shouting, "Give me one." So Mohan did not have another chocolate. So Vani asked them to share the chocolate bar equally. Vani ran into the kitchen and brought a knife. And then she cut the bar into two equal pieces. Now after cutting the chocolate bar equally, she gave one part to Ramesh and the other part she took herself. Okay? Now the chocolate bar were of equal size, so they didn't quarrel about it. Now the next day, Vani was given some sums of division by her maths teacher. Her maths teacher gave some sums to Vani. She solved all of them except the following. Out of the sums, some she solved and some she did not solve. The first one which she did not solve was 1 divided by 2. The second one which she left out was 1 divided by 3. And the third one which she left out was 2 divided by 5. So these three sums she was unable to perform. Then she was confused and did not know how to divide 1 by 2, 1 by 3 or 2 by 5 because the dividend is smaller than the divisor. So she was confused. Now the question is, can you divide 1 by 2? So the answer is obviously we can. So when 1 is divided by 2, our answer will be 1 by 2. You can see here 1 by 2. This one is read as 1 by 2. You can also write 1 by 2 as like this. Both are same. Okay? So in this chapter you will learn the following things. These are the things you are going to learn in this chapter. So first of all, let's talk about fraction. What fraction really is, because this is our topic. Now, before starting with fraction, I will show you a figure and then we will talk about that figure. Okay? So this is the figure as you can see on your screen. Now, first of all, let me tell you, whatever the fraction you see in this lesson, the yellow colored part will be the shaded part. Here also one figure is there, so the yellow colored part which you can see on the left side of the figure is the shaded part of the figure. So let's talk about it. In the adjoining figure, one part out of two equal parts has been shaded. As you can see, a figure is there which has been divided into two equal parts. This one is the first part and this one is the second part. And out of two parts, the first part has been shaded, that is the yellow colored part. Okay. The shaded part is 1/2 of the whole, and this figure is represented by 1 by 2 like this. So 1 by 2 means 1/2 of the whole. In this figure you can see two blocks, or you can say that this figure is divided into two equal parts. Also you can call this figure as a whole, because this figure is only one figure which is divided into two parts, after which one is shaded. So now we will see one more figure. As here you can see the figure. In this figure the idea is same, only the figure is divided into three equal parts and out of which one is shaded. Okay. Now let's see the description of this figure. In the adjoining figure, one part out of three equal parts has been shaded, as I have told you, and you can also see. The shaded part is 1/3 of the whole. That means the shaded part represents 1 by 3. First of all, this is the division line, one straight line. It is known as division line. Below the division line, you have to write the number of parts in which the figure has been divided. In this figure, you can see three parts. The first one, here the second one, and here the third one. So three equal parts. So at the bottom, you will write 3, and on the top, you will write 1, because one shaded part is there out of 3. So that means 1 by 3 means 1/3 of the whole. Now the numbers such as 1 by 2 and 1 by 3 are called fractions. Many more examples are there: 2 by 5, 7 by 8, 6 by 9 and many more. 5 by 12 is a fraction. 5 by 12 is also an example of fraction. Now in 5 by 12, what does the number 12 mean? What does it stands for? It is the number of equal parts which has been taken. As I told that below the division line, you write the number of parts, okay, in which the figure has been divided, and at top you write the number of parts which has been taken out from the whole figure. Okay. So 5 by 12 represents 5/12 of the whole. So I hope this is clear. So now a fraction is a number which represents equal part of a whole. Equal part of a whole. That means a whole figure will be there, and if that figure is divided into equal parts, then only it will be known as fraction. Okay. Suppose I will show you one figure now, and in that figure you have to identify whether that figure is a fraction or not. So here is the figure. Now in this figure you can see three parts is there. You can see three blocks are coming. See. So three parts. Also this figure is a whole figure. That means one figure is there, and it is divided into three parts, but it is not equal parts. One is medium sized, in between it is very small, and in last it is very large. So this figure will be not known as fraction, because the parts are not equal in size. Now we have to note that the figure may be a single figure, may be a single object, or a group of objects. Now how group of objects? Suppose if two balls are there, and out of those two balls, one ball is old. So the balls which are old will be represented as 1 by 2 in fraction. So this was all our today's video. In our next video we will proceed forward in this chapter. Till then, be safe and take care. Thank you.